It's going to figure out what it thinks it ought to charge it at. Adjust it. Caution, it said do not enter, and it went right through it.
Somebody's waiting for me. Oh, okay. Next flight. Hands up!
All right, to let you know that the new Jim Ryan Hellcat is presently flying. It's going to be out.
Well, it's hard. No, it's hard. I took some pictures and I'll...
A 90 with 40 cells.
Weighs 21 pounds. It's okay. Part Navi. The Part Navi is a better airplane for sports flying. That one's basically just flying around.
What have you got in your Travel Air?
We've got a geared 90 motor on 36 cells.
You're Dave Greif?
Yeah. Hi, Steve.
Steve Bellman.
Nice to meet you.
Jim Seacrease, could you come to the raffle test? Jim Seacrease.
That one out.
charge check on it.
The Moldy Wing contest, your prizes are available at the main tent. Come pick up your prizes.
Is it really? Go see, I've been on there. I've gotten catalogs for years and years.
Raffle tickets are available here in the main tent. The drawing will take place at 3 o'clock this afternoon for today's drawing, 3 o'clock. I want to remind you also that the Real Tour Video Productions is taping the show again. They are in the blue tent next to the main tent, and they do have available videos from last year's fly-in, and we'll take orders.
Seven cells. The cells are in series.
Okay, just a reminder to the station attendants out there, we're not going to let any more frequencies out now. We'll be gathering all the channels back in.
It's like you run the motors.
We have about 10 minutes until we start the demo.
Roughly speaking.
You retired way up there.
Still useful.
Someone wants to talk about your hand. That's all right. Well, you got 10 minutes putting an unusual vehicle.
Oh, okay. Oh, bungee cord.
About the wind kit, you can kind of control your weight better than you can with a full. You're fine.
Nice machine. They came up to it. You're supposed to have a muffler. Where is it? It's inside the motor. Listen. Oh, it's pretty cool.
fine. That big lighter hanging up down at Jerry's site. You got a special vacuum thing or you use a vacuum? No, I bought one of those vacuum machines. You got one of those kits. Turn it on and let it all day. The Martian spaceship.
How does it go?
Pardon me?
Does it fly well, or?
It flies what little bit it's flown. It flew pretty decent, but it hasn't really flown too much. I had a problem with it. I think I got it fixed now. And this weather straightens itself out. Well, we're going to find out.
Okay, we're coming up on it, but extremely nice aircraft, excellent pilot. Okay, as he flies, a couple of specs on the airplane here. This is a 64.5-inch wingspan, which gives him 1,200 square inches of wing area. It weighs 9.5 pounds. It's powered by an Astroflight Cobalt 60 with a sport line on 24 Sanyo 1,400 milliamp hour SCR cells. He's running a Joe Moore SC4 speed control, and he's pushing or pulling an APC 16.8 propeller at about 6,800 RPMs. And once again, Bill, or Keith, is flying Bill Barber's aerobatic routine in Bill's memory. And he's doing it with a crosswind. Nice knife edge flight there. You'll notice it flies very scale-like, except for the exhaust noise. We don't have the exhaust noise, but we don't miss that. Little inverted flight, snap rolls, aileron rolls. I believe Keith used to have a smoke system in this airplane as well, but the type of smoke system it was, it ended up kind of getting the airplane messy and all, so I think he abandoned that. So unless he burned out the motor or something, there'll be no smoke today. Has an 81-inch wingspan. The power is an Astroflight geared 60 sport motor. He's running 36 cells, Sanyo 1200 RC cells. And for you guys who like the technical stuff, he has an Astroflight 204 digital speed control. And with the gear reduction there, he runs an 1812 prop at 3,000 RPM. The plane is due this year, but it has over 100 flights on it already. Dave also is an excellent pilot, and he tells me this is one of his best flying airplanes. We were looking at this the other day, and we happened to notice that the pilot figure he has in here, a quarter-scale pilot figure, is kind of an unusual-looking guy with long hair, long beard, and a ponytail. And turns out he surprised Keith Shaw by making the pilot figure look like Keith Shaw. He was a little worried at first that Keith may or may not like that, but Keith thought that was neat. So he attributes the plane's good flying characteristics to that quarter-scale pilot in the model. There are nice flying aerobatic planes. They're very popular now in many sizes, many power forms. They can be a little tough to land depending on how you touch down because of the landing gear position. But as you can see, they do fly very well, very clean, do every maneuver you can think of. Dave's great. End up a little bit more power, a little better performance. Keith Shaw flying the Messerschmitt M35B. Once again, this is a 1/6 scale model of a 1937 German aerobatic aircraft. Boy, these electrics fly a long time, don't they? And we have a crosswind, so it's going to give it a try. This is a 1/4 scale model, 1/4 scale of the real size of the model. It's called a Travel Air Mystery Ship. The original airplane won the very first Thompson Trophy race back in 1929. That was back in the time frame when the civilians had faster aircraft in the military. That was about the last time, I guess, around that time frame. This has an 87-inch wingspan, weighs 18 pounds, and it's got 12 inches of wing area. It's powered by Astro Gear 90 Cobalt motor, 36 Jaguar 1700 milliamp-hour SCRC cells. These are all 9-pad batteries. And that's reflects 2 or 4 D speed control. And for the reduction drive, you're turning a 22-inch prop, 2214 at 2,700 RPM. And as you said, this model is beautiful. We're all admired it since it's been out here. And in fact, he won the second place in non-military scale at the Toledo show in 1966 with this model. And it certainly was a winner, and Dave knows how to fly it. Someone was just pointing out to me yesterday that our event also has a very large percentage of families and children. It's always been that kind of event where the families will come. It's a good time. We just ask that they first watch the children on the flight line, keep them back, but Dave's great flying the Travel Air Mystery Ship. Looks like he may be set up for a landing there. Don't want to rush him, but that's what he's doing. Sure looks like it. And the challenge here is to keep it on the runway after you touch down with this type of tail wheel system. Go again. People flying the boom. I believe this is an Art Chester design, yeah. This is a 1/3 scale model of Art Chester's 1939 winning pylon racer. Again, back in the golden age of aviation, 1939. This is a 1/3 scale model. Notice a very narrow landing gear, retractable gear. And it's away. This aircraft has a wingspan of 69 inches. It's about 80 inches long. And the wing area for you pilots is powered by an Astro 90 direct drive, 136 Sanyo 1400 FCR cells. He's using a Jobar Max Cell speed control, and on the direct drive he's running a 1612 pop, a 1612 ATC at 7,000 RPM. And it does fly very nice, does it? Nice edge. And you notice the wheels are up there. He's got a spring air retractable landing gear system in there. Quite careful on the grounds. So we'll keep an eye on his landing here and wish him well. Like I said, up in the land. Thank you, Keith. I'm going to round the floor for Keith Shaw. These are planes from the same era. They look very similar, actually. A lot of us have trouble telling which is which. I know there's some differences in the canopy. These Walker Hurricanes were the very first monoplane fighter for England back in 1937. It was also the very first airplane with retract for England. And this airplane played a key role in the Battle of Britain, along with the Spitfire. These will be flying a Spitfire Mark 1A. And this is a 1/7 scale replica of the famous Battle of Britain fighter. So the Spitfire and the Hurricane played a very key role in the Battle of Britain. You can tell them apart here. James is on the right, taking off. He's going to be flying the Hawker Hurricane. James is on the left, firing the Spitfire Mark 1A. They both have camo paint schemes to make it even tougher for you. James up and the wheels are up. Keith is off with, here goes his wheel. Okay, they're going to group up here, and I hope they can remember which plane is which. The section of the Hurricane that Dave is flying, it's powered by Astro Gear 40 for Grand Crop. It is powered by 24 Sanyo 1700 XCRC cells. Astro Flight 204 speed control. And that's a 5-year-old airplane. And I know he has over 500 flights on that aircraft. It's 7-inch span and it's scratch built. Both of Dave's and Keith's airplanes are scratch built. Usually from plans, but scratch built. And like we said, the Spitfire that Keith is flying is a 1/7 scale replica. The wingspan on that is 62 inches, 670 square inches of area, and it weighs 6 pounds. Keith is also flying an Astro Gear 40, and he's using 18 Sanyo 1400 FCR cells. And the speed control is a Jobar SC4, and he's turning an ATC 12/8 prop. And they both have retractable landing gears, as you can see. I've always thought both of these airplanes have beautiful silhouettes in the sky. I always like the Spitfire and the Hurricane as well. We have a few Brits here today. I don't know if they're standing up and saluting or not, but they're looking up at a little bit of history here. Once again, these guys are fighting crosswind on the asphalt, which makes life interesting. Nice job, Keith. Keith Shaw, the Spitfire.
That's what happens when you go flying.
I know.
And he's flying two Astro Flight Gear 40 coal motors on this airplane.
Gee, we were going to have a good race
He's
here.
also using Astro 204D speed controls.
See the giant.
Going any speed.
It's probably
Once
right,
again,
but
these guys
it
fly
goes good
these
enough for
airplanes.
this.
They don't just set them around. He's
It's
got over
fine.
300 flights on this
Is that a
airplane.
Falconet?
No, it's a
No.
Scat.
Scat, okay.
And this also is
Falconet's
a track built
bigger.
airplane.
Falconet's about 115 or 20 square inches. This is 90.
Oh.
Dave Grace flying the de Havilland Mosquito.
Smaller and weighs less.
Yeah, I had a guy wanted to buy my Mini Viper, so I sold him. That was a mistake.
Then you were going to get something else for it.
And then I promptly spec everything else. I have a Falconet in the box, mostly done.
It's not very far away. You got to turn a lot sooner than you think to avoid, violating their rules.
Yeah. So did you replace your spinner?
I can't.
Oh.
The prop broke, and the spinner came off from the vibration. The prop didn't fall off the airplane, but it cracked the carbon sufficiently. Put about 10% of the union and the prop.
Okay, here comes a Mosquito in for a landing.
You got it shut off real quick.
Yeah.
Very nice, Dave.
I don't think it would have lasted much longer.
Is that your own made prop?
That's the first one of those that I've had breaks.
Where's your
2,000 square inches of wing area. Weighs 10.5 pounds. And it's powered by small motors. 4 Leisure Ferry geared 05 engines.
We're out on the line. I wonder if he's going to come yell at us again.
Running on 28 Sanyo 1200 SCR cells.
Block for you. It's, they're about 100 people on the line.
He's using a Jomar SC6 speed control. As you probably noticed, he has a retractable landing gear. And those 05s with the production drive, they're spinning 10-8 props. That's 10 inches, 8 pitch, rev up props.
No, I realized this didn't start. Yeah, just fall on. Don't move. You guys filming? Yeah, just be filming.
And you're running hold on, we're all ready though. I think you should just mush it around for now.
That's much better.
Okay, we're going to have a pylon race. Pete Shaw flying the King Crimson. Very nice team. Okay, we have a little treat for you here now too. This is just a little over 1/5 scale. It's 18% of the size of the real aircraft. Grumman Bearcat. There he goes. This is a replica of the most powerful World War II fighter, but actually it was mostly used for racing and airshow aerobatics after the war. It did very well in the race circuit there. Each aircraft has an 81-inch wingspan, 1,200 square inches of wing area, and it weighs 15 pounds. Keith has it powered with an Astro 60, powered by 32 Sanyo 1700 SCRC cells. And as always, seems like he always has retracts. He has a spring air retracts in this one. And the Astro 60 FAI with the model airtech belt drive turns a 22-inch prop, 2216 at 4,200 RPM. And it does move it around nicely. Keith Shaw flying the Grumman Bearcat.
Sounds like. I'm not sharing all my information with you guys. You're the aliens.
We're looking for a few pins here. If someone has a pin that's not flying, that would be everybody but Keith Shaw at this moment. Please return the pin if you're not flying. Ron Smith, put your hand up down there. Hey, Ron. Steve New, you want to come to the tent? Steve? once again, freight in the crosswind. Very nice. How about a round of applause for Keith Shaw? Keith Shaw and Dave. There goes Dave Barron with the B-17. I'm not sure what the scale is, but it's a 10.5-foot wingspan. It's a good-sized airplane.
Receiver. We're running around a soda straw.
Got a
First guy's standing right in
All of us down? Yes. Mark your pilots are.
There's no way to track all of them.
This guy keeps going with that.
It's been less than 45 minutes since I flew.
Unfortunately, we got more complaints than not about this.
ROG pilot, we got to leave optimal room for you to be taken off there. Okay, we want to make sure any non-essential personnel are back from the Okay, Ron, is everybody turned on? If you can hear me turned on, raise your hand. Raise your transmitter, something. Everybody turned on? Everybody okay? Okay, Ron, are we ready? All right, stopwatch is ready. On the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. Launch them. Flying straight out. That's it. Nice launch. Keep them going straight out. The fastest doesn't win. Okay, as soon as you get to a comfortable altitude, we want the spotters to work the pilots back to this side of the flight line. Take your time, get yourself up to a comfortable attitude, trimmed out. Get your plane all trimmed out. And let your spotter walk you backwards across the runway. We don't want anybody falling down, but your spotter will lead you back across the runway as soon as you're comfortable there. Okay, there again, once again, we want to remind you, do not fly down to your left past the yellow ribbon. There are full-scale aircraft down there, and they might chop up that model. And we don't want that kind of insurance situation either, so straight in.
And they're still going back and forth, picking up parts.
Making a big flight box without a handle.
Yeah. Well, that's what you need to do, is put one on top. Get a fiberglass. Yeah. And then put you know, you got his to the side. Right.
Is that a lifting body? The body must have trouble with the lateral control. Is it hard to fly?
Oh, it hasn't flown.
Or you go down to Model Air Tech and tell them what kind of plane you got, and they'll switch over to the right belt drive, single motor belt drive or two motor belt drive. You can change the gear reduction and go to a larger prop. That's what I did for a larger prop. I have. Great planes makes all three single successful prop. Air.
Mr. Derek Woodward, would you come to the raffle desk, please?
I'll walk around.
They were used for the Air Force used them. They mounted an arm on it with a magnet that passed a coil point.
You might want on a day like this, you just want to give it too much. I wouldn't have taken it further than you.
And they got rid of 850 of them. I found this guy on the net. So I got a bunch of them.
Somebody came up. The only town.
We got a new one coming out in about 2 weeks.
5 minutes left for raffle tickets for today's drawing.
These are
The drawing will
fun
take place at 3 o'clock.
Those really nice.
Okay, well, thanks. We'll see you again.
Would you like me to turn it right side up?
Sure.
No, that's 777.
Row E. And you can get about a 2-minute flight. You might not want to get that much, especially on a day like this.
That's right. It'll be about 2 miles downwind.
Exactly.
Send it into Pete Waters and
And how small that is. Your transmitter's not on tune.
That's the same motor as this. Here.
I've since shipped my frequency module to him to get it checked out.
No.
They gotta be up here by the raffle. It's only this morning.
This is just a demonstration. These are the awards.
And they have it for either today or tomorrow.
Well, this should be part of the system. This would be available in 10 days. Single cell. After you take your pack apart, because it's going to something's wrong. Dump the cells up one at a time and put it in here. Put your voltage tester.
I filed an 1890 is on.
Don't carry on with command.
At least a scorch marks, but or a hairdryer. There's not a hairdryer in the room, is there?
I've got something wrong.
Yeah.
entrance to the raffle desk is ready also.
The registration tent, Steve. Looking to meet someone at the registration tent.
Me too.
By candidate.
Oh, great.
I don't finish them. I just build them. If you like to finish models, there's guys that finish models. That one should be in a museum.
Jeez. Beautiful.
These are fantasy flies. These are the same things what you see on.
This is how I remember it.
Yeah. But the thing is, when they saw me make one trip, they bring everything out.
Of course, we got to get famous.
Oh, that's fine. Australia, David Lee. When you come
I'm
to
Jim.
the raffle
Hi.
desk, we have someone who'd like to meet you.
Hey, Jim. Right there, that's the Bob. Huh? Right there. Oh, yeah, I didn't see him. Was he there? There a gearbox on it, too, so. Pretty.
Oh, really? And back in 87, I was still getting
Steve Belknap from San Diego.
Steve, how you doing?
Nice to finally meet you.
New stuff here. Do you live here now? Let's go see. The O2 has been out for a while. You've seen that, right? Now we have the O2 with the planetary. Now we have an 05 with the planetary. What's this thing called? The power supply? Yeah, the power supply.
The family that I started with.
Wow, look at that.
It's a 250 watt motor. You have 4.8 ounces over here.
Incredible. Very nice.
Yeah, I'll give you some connectors. Yeah, you want that's one. That's one of each male and female. Okay, let me have two more. I'll give you $10. Okay.
And it is the last call at the moment. Near the control line area on the asphalt.
See you later. I'll be working. Yeah.
What a salesman up there, you guys.
6 months ago, I guess, he flew P-38. His father.
Thank you. Glad you just you got to 12, right? You got to 112.
About 15 minutes left to purchase raffle tickets. The raffle goes off at 3 o'clock.
I gotta get it.
Yeah, I think it's
Yeah, I'm trying to.
You know if there's gearboxes available for the Stroniums?
You have to ask Kirk. He's the expert. Go take care of a man here.
Take care of the man.
Hey, Dan? Yeah. Look at the meat and see if it's red.
All up last down, we have Russ Prebanik, who came in at 44 minutes and 44 seconds. In second place in the all up last down, John McCulloch posted 1 hour,
23 minutes and 53 seconds. And in first place, Carl Benson is still up there. We don't have a time yet. He's going for a record. And in the best scale model for Saturday at the KRC Electric Fly, in third place, Keith May with his Piper Cub. In second place, Martin Irvin with his 1950 Newport 12. And in first place at KRC Scale, Dave Bright and his Travel Air Mystery Ship. Thank you all for participating, and with the winners, please come to the registration area and pick up their prizes.
Just gave me some info.
Sim Max Motor. Maxim, yeah.
Actually, you know, I didn't grab any. I didn't grab a decal. I registered. I think he wiped it.
Right here.
Spend a lot of
You're
money.
pick of the crop, whatever you want.
Yeah?
I thought it was going to get rained out, but we lucked out.
Did you see the pylon raising it?
All right, and he selected from Penn.
Ed Bassick from Fairfield, Connecticut. Ed Bassick, that's a familiar name. Fairfield, Connecticut. Ed Bassick, we have a prize for you. Ed Bassick, Fairfield, Connecticut.
What is this? Okay. You'll run for that?
Earl Witt, W-I-T-T. Earl Witt from Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. Earl from New York, Syracuse, New York. Mr. Settenbury, Syracuse, New York.
That's what I was wondering for this.
This one. And we're going to find all the pilots. Before you leave, please pick up your transmitter.
Area to the far right of the field. 4 o'clock. Best finished aircraft.
Out of gas.
That's realistic, huh?
Go ahead.
Dragon.
mine is Goldie first.
I'll be right back.
You okay?
Way to go, Jim!
Anybody down the runway?
Looks like the heart really
Typical biplane landing.
Install a take this guy back aircraft. This is not old timer. They don't good about this event because we have guest judges.
No, actually it's pretty good.
The guest judges for this are none other than John White, Vision Charlie Pearson, will be doing the judging. So anyone who has a vintage design who wants to enter in.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, super.
Oh, nice.
Figure out how to get my ticket out of those guys. Oh, he's standing there.
This is like a ticket.
I'm sort of languishing a
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful. Yeah. Yeah, that's you got a thing out there. Yeah, they all just want everything handed to them and already built.
Videos will be available again this year for the KRC Electric Slide through Real Tour Video Production. The tent's located to the left of the main tent, registration tent. They'll take your orders for the video. They do have some available from 96 also.
You just come here on it. Get in the wind, it'll fly. You know how much it weighs?
No, I never weighed it. Don't even know what the wing area is.
Oh boy. Hey, I love you, Yuki guys. Pick it up. It's got the battery. It's got the battery in it. That's pretty damn light. That must
No
be
plans
well
for
under
it.
3 pounds.
Plans for that airplane are in my head here.
passed out just a second ago. Well, camper right there.
And I thought, I think I saw that in print somewhere, like your newsletter. And then in conversation with Steve here, he says, I asked if he was out here alone. And he said, well, there's some other guys here. And your name and Brian's came up. And so I'm familiar with your name. From
Well, yeah.
So you read said you were, interested in...
you read that rag, huh? Right.
Good afternoon, Mary.
Was this trip worthwhile for you, you feel? Quite a trip.
What are you flying? Oh, go fly some more scats.
Where do you live? I live in Hamilton, Ontario.
Oh.
I want to remind folks that you young flyers, best junior modeler contest at 12:30. 16 years of age and under, come on up to register at the registration desk. Raffle tickets are still going. The raffle will be at 1:30 today. 1:30.
Lose track of them, but yeah, it's the 21st.
You will have a flyby on the main runway. Sam Saxon, the pilot of the Wicked Witch, which is an SNJ. And out he
Stick technology.
Yeah, it's bumpy out there. Yeah, it is. Steve was flying his scat. I mean, it was just flying along and wind just went bing, just doing that. Just normally it's a very stable plane, but in this weather, geez, well, it's only 13 ounces.
13 ounces all up? Holy cow.
Yeah.
Scat weighs 13 ounces all up.
Just a reminder, the raffle will take place in about 1 hour at 1:30. We'd like you to come up and register at the registration desk. They'll be selecting a best first timer for the KRC at 1 o'clock.
Airshow, KRC, 1997. First of us, sir.
Okay, great.
You know, we have folks coming from all around the United States, San Diego, San Francisco, Vancouver, Nova Scotia, Alaska. The furthest that came are one gentleman from Australia, David Lee, and Keith Daly from New Zealand. Here's the plane's going to land later. Here he comes, right across the field. Great sound. He's going to swing around. He'll probably be landing, so if you want to see the plane a little bit later on, he'll be back by the hangar. Another good shot here if you want it coming across the field. Wheels are down, going to land.
Yeah, but it's flying again today. Already flooded.
For a while, if you want to take a look at it.
Flies good. I didn't play with any of the trains or anything. Like everybody trying to take pictures of the radio set up. They're like, wow. Did you need more road?
I couldn't finish until I got everything.
Okay.
No.
Let's go.
It's just like my wife. You can't differentiate between the plane and the spots on the lens. Plane in front of you. There we go.
All right, pseudo pilot race here. It's not directional.
All right.
Just a reminder about safety. Our turn 5 here from the KRC Club. There it is. You're a winner, guys. Good, yeah.
I'll take squeeze. Yeah, all right, George. I'll see you. All right, run in here somewhere. Look after yourself, Paul. Thank you.
Healy, Southampton, Pennsylvania. S-E-I-L-I. There you go, Bill. Alright, the SNJ is coming back across the field with one pass as he leaves.